Hello, Facebook fans and YouTube fans of DX Engineering. It is Tuesday afternoon here in the Eastern time zone of the USA. It is 17:15 Zulu on October 18th, 2022. It's time for Tuesdays with Tim and Jeff. We've been doing this for 4 or 5 years, maybe 5 years now, Jeff.
Something like that. It's been a while, definitely.
5 years of Tim and Jeff.
Yes.
And we're still finding new stuff to talk about. That's what the great thing is. And in fall, it is all about antennas because here comes winter. And Jeff, did you have some snow over there?
We had a little bit of snow here yesterday. I was also in Holmes County yesterday, and they had snow down there a little bit.
And so some of our viewers are going to chime in about snow. But of course, the weekend looks really good, Jeff. I mean, it's going to be 60, 70 degrees. Could be that last chance.
It could. And I noticed they've been working on the road out here. I got an unattended backhoe. What should I do with that?
If I were you, I would jump on that backhoe, dig a tower base. When the concrete truck shows up, you know what to do.
Yeah, there I go. Yeah.
Jeff, talk about when customers call in to DX Engineering, talk about helping them through the process.
A lot of customers now are ordering online, and sometimes they have a little bit of problem. Gentleman today, he ordered the wrong antenna, wanted to return it, and easy, showed him on the help center on our website how to go to return an item. Walked him through it. He was able to do it on the website. Very easy to do. And there's other help items on that website as well.
This help center is really, really good. Jeff, this is part of Summit Racing, right?
Mm-hmm,
because
yes.
they have figured it out, and of course we run with what they figure out. And do you see the help center here?
Yep, there it is.
Okay. So, and here it is, return an item, right?
Yep.
And if you click on that, it gives you all the information, I think. And so did this help the customer?
Oh, yes. It asks, what you're returning it for. Was item damaged? Was it misordered or something? And then you can write an explanation of why you're returning it, and yeah, easy. And then you can print your return label and take it to the delivery store and have it delivered.
Not only from a return standpoint, but view your order history if you want to order something again, tracking your shipments. I mean, it's all here in the Help Center. And so we've really tried to make it easy for you to find the information. And, Jeff, do you see the magnetic loop antenna here?
Oh, yes. Yep.
Yeah, so the RF Pro 1B is one of our best sellers this time of year. And this is a great receive antenna for the low bands, especially for 160, 80, and 40 meters. And it's small enough that you can put it right in your backyard, and it will give you a leg up. There's only 3 left in stock, but this is a great antenna for doing low noise receiving. And then, Jeff, we were talking to our friend Don Kirk, WD8DSB, and here's his portable receive flag antenna. If you have power line noise, I know you've got guys digging out there, but what about power line noise, Jeff?
I don't seem to have any of that. All my power lines and utilities are underground, so the only time I ever have any noise is when the neighbor across the street has his cable saw running and cutoff saw doing some work in his house remodeling. That's the only noise I ever really get.
Well, we've got 2 left in stock. I know Corey and the team are making more, Jeff, but this is a great product for finding noise, and the DX Engineering website is just chock full of a lot of information. Let's talk about coax, Jeff. Customers calling in about coax.
Yep.
And here's the RG213, very popular. And if you go down in here to where the documentation is, how about this charts and guides, which really helps you through, which coax is best.
Yes.
Jeff, I know sometimes RG8X is best.
Mm-hmm.
And then what about 400 Max?
I love the 400 Max. That's what I use mostly around here.
So all of the information about the DX Engineering coax is right here on the documentation page, and handy charts and guides in a lot of our products. So, these are the things that you find on the website.
Mm-hmm.
And
the
of
other
course,
thing big on the website is our hot deals for people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when you think about hot deals, sure. Yes. I mean,
and what's new?
Let's take a look at that, just because I haven't looked at hot deals today, and I know that every day something is going up on hot deals. Yep. So let's take a look at that. Here we go, hot deals. And what do we got in here, Jeff? We got the Yaesu FT5DR. Some battery relocation kits, Yaesu mobile radios, rig expert analyzers. Look at that.
Yes. And there's that ICOM 2300 2-meter. I have that radio. That's a great mobile radio.
Yeah, this is a really good radio. The 2300. How much power, Jeff? 65.
I believe it's 65 watts. And the one that I've had that in my police cruiser when I worked at the police department. I've had it in my boat. I've had it in and out of 2 trucks. And I'm telling you what, that is a great mobile radio.
Yeah, that is really good. And the 2300 is stocked in depth, so all set to go there. And let's see what's new here. What do we got that's new, Jeff? Oh, we got some open box. We got the TS590. We got an open box at $1525. We got the IC905 reservation, and some connectors for audio and also for the rotator. Here's an open box on the RM Italy, but you got to check this almost every day, Jeff.
Oh yeah, you do.
That's really lots of stuff going on in the hot deals area as well. So let's take a look at the chat room real quick and see what's going on. We've got young Michael W3MLJ, and he says the high bands are crazy today, which means they're good.
Yes.
Crazy good.
I got 10 meters in the background running right now. It's been hot.
Yeah, it is very hot, Jeff. There's lots of signals on 10, lots of European stations on this morning. And let's see, we've got Kilo Papa 3 Victor is on from, he's in Puerto Rico, so he's even getting it a little better. And we've got Adrian Papa Echo 2 Kilo on from the Netherlands. Are power cables not too long by transceivers? What is the best way to shorten them? If you don't have to use all that power cable, Jeff, that lowers the voltage drop if it's shorter. And the best way is to, cut them off and put on some ring terminals, and you're good to go. And so that's a great question. And let's see here. Gene says, hi, guys. Had a great time at the Autumn Parks on the Air last weekend at Punderson State Park. And that's Gene, W8 November Echo Tango. And let's see, we've got Hector is on, Kilo Bravo 4 Lima Oscar Alpha. Excellent topic, gents. 73 from Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I'll bet I bet there's no snow down there, Jeff. What do you think?
Not today, nope.
And we've got Dawn, Whiskey Zero Whiskey November Delta. Can you explain the reservation process? That's a great question. The IC905 is just coming out, right, Jeff? And so the 905 is a radio that has been introduced by ICOM. And the idea is get a reservation so you get yourself in line. So that when the radio does come out, you will be the first group that will be part of the shipment. So you're getting yourself in line, and that's what the reservation process, and that reservation fee converts to the purchase price. So it helps you. So the radio is going to be over $1,000, but you don't lose any money. The reservation goes into that.
Right.
And Jeff, I know you've helped a lot of customers through the reservation process.
Right, and that's one of the questions they have about the reservation fee. Does that goes towards the price at the end? Yes, it does.
Yeah, so it's a great way to get in line, Don. And Bill's on Alpha Bravo 9 Quebec United, and Bob the Traveler, who is WD8 November Victor November, he says 10 meters FT8 is off the hook. And for those of you outside the US, that means it's really, really good.
Yes.
And our good friend, Dave, K8 Delta Victor, part of the DX Engineering sales team, which Jeff is. And Dave, glad to report that K8DV is back on the air.
Awesome.
He got wiped out by a tornado, Jeff.
He sure did.
And he was able to get his multi-band wire antenna up over the weekend, and his tower project is planned for the spring. And Dave, we hope you take lots of photos.
Yes.
Because we want to have you on the show here to talk about all the new antennas you're putting up. And very sorry about the tornado, but glad that you're back up and on the air. And we've got November 1, Hotel Victor X-Ray. And Larry is on November 8, Charlie Whiskey United. So we've got lots of guys from all over the place. And while 10 meters is hot, Jeff, I mean, this is the time.
It is.
And you've got a great vertical for this.
I sure do. And like I say, I've had it on all morning. And like you say, it's just been going crazy.
Well, I know that we're standing between you and lunch.
Yes.
And maybe during lunch, a little bit of 10 meters.
I might have to.
I think that would be a good thing. But it's always great to have our viewers on here today. We're going to have Bongo Ties on Thursday for our manufacturer showcase. So tune in then. And until then, 73 from DX Engineering.